Hello. Hi, Kim. Darn YouTube. Hello. Sorry, you guys. Hello. Sorry. I thought that I was all set up on YouTube, ready to go. And turns out I was not. Turns out you have to download some type of encoder in order to be able to do a live stream. So I was all set to do the live stream on YouTube and it didn't work out. So apparently I have more work to do on my YouTube channel before I can do live streaming there. So I'm really sorry about that. I've been working on that for, I hit go live at 1:30 and it says, you cannot go live because you need to download an encoder. So I'm sorry about that. Sorry about the confusion. I will try to get that up and running because I would really like to do regular streams on the YouTube channel. So, and I think it'll be easier doing it that way once I get it up and running. So I apologize for the confusion, but here we are. We are live on Instagram. I have so much stuff that I want to talk to you guys about today because I've had a busy couple weeks. So first of all, I wanted to say thank you for those of you who joined me last week for the first official live stream, which I was very nervous about, and I'm actually still nervous today. I really appreciated your feedback. I really appreciated the positive encouragement and request to do more. That I was really surprised by that, as was my husband. And so it got me thinking about other things to offer during live streams. And so I'm very thankful for your encouragement. Thank you so much. Second, once I get up on YouTube, the videos will be there forever. I tried last week to be able to save the video to then download it onto my YouTube channel, but it disappeared. People were contacting me afterwards and they were saying, hey, I didn't get a chance to join you for the live stream. I would really like to watch the video. Where is it? And I was like, I don't know. It's gone. I don't know where it is. So my hope is, again, today, I will try to save this video and I will try to see if I can put it over on my YouTube channel. But once I get up and running on YouTube, the videos will be there for you guys to watch whenever you want, which will be a nice thing. Frosty Forest. How are you guys doing with the Frosty Forest stitch along? Let me know. Comment below. Let me know how you guys are coming along. This is what we're working on right now. Raccoon Cabin. Frosty Forest stitch number 1. This is where I'm at. Let me know again how you guys are doing. This is where I'm at so far. So last weekend we had a ice storm. And so all of the kids' activities were canceled. Woohoo! And which I did not do. And instead, I stitched. And so I had a lot of fun stitching this. I got a little bit more used to the 16 count, which was nice. I got better with the sewing method, which was also nice. And I got a decent chunk done, which I was surprised by. But I love the little raccoon. He's so darn cute. And the house, I really love these green colors. They are beautiful in person. Oh my gosh, I'm missing some of these comments. Hold on. Stay-at-home quilter says, I love it. All done with January, but I got a jump start on it. So you're done with January for Frosty Forest. So Kim's done with January. She's rocking it. If you guys can also send me pictures of your updates, either post it to the hashtag HLSS Frosty Forest SAL, so then we can all see what's going on with everybody. So post it there, or just send me in direct messages on Instagram, so then I can share them on here and let everybody see where everybody's at. That would be kind of cool for me to be able to do progress updates for everybody on here. And then, let's see. Love it. Thank you. So this is where I'm at. I hope to get some more of that done. We're due to have another storm, so who knows? Maybe I'll get more stitching in. So let me know how you guys are doing with Frosty Forest Stitch Along. If anybody has any questions about it. We went over last week, I think, how to get started. So just let me know if anybody has any questions about any of that. The next thing I want to talk to you about is Cottage of the Month Stitch Along. So in the last live stream, we had talked about what stitch alongs you guys wanted to have offered. And we had gotten some feedback about Cottage of the Month being one of the stitch alongs that you guys wanted to do. So I set up a Cottage of the Month stitch along reservation online. If we were on YouTube, it would be linked below because I did the whole description for YouTube. I had all the links down there. Maybe you can still go to that on my YouTube channel, and you might be able to access all the links of everything I'm talking about on this live stream. So if you can, the links are on that YouTube description. But otherwise, you can go to happylittlestitchshop.com, and under Stitch Along, I added a Cottage of the Month Stitch Along. So the first one that we will do, because we'll be starting it in February, we are going to stitch March. That way, if you stitch March through February, you will have it to display by the time March arrives. So in the first shipment, you will get lamb's wool, which is this color, 16 count Aida lamb's wool. You will get the pattern for March, and you will get the floss kit for March. This, I believe you can use all of this for all of the stitches, or at least most of them. I guess I'll have to measure that out because I think each of the stitches are 4x4. I'll have to figure that out, but I think you have plenty to do it all on this one. So that will be the first month, and then each additional month you'll just get the pattern and the floss kit. All of the pricing is out on the description for the Stitch Along reservation. So if you want to do the Cottage of the Month Stitch Along, go out and reserve your spot by January 24th. And the reason that's coming up pretty soon, the reason that it's the 24th is then I have time to order it, have time to get it to me, and then I have time to turn it around and ship it back out to you and get the floss kits made up and all that kind of stuff. So don't delay. Join us for the Cottage of the Month Stitch Along. It's going to be super fun. I'm very excited about it. I plan on making all of these and then hanging them up in my little one's bedroom. I think it'll be a cute display in her room. And it would be fun to have as many people stitching with us as possible. So go sign up for the Cottage of the Month Stitch Along. Then the other stitch along we talked about was Farmhouse Christmas, which I got a lot of excitement about. People were very excited about this one. I ordered the pattern so that I could go through and see what kind of floss is needed. So none of these are available on my site yet, but the stitch along reservation is available on the site. This stitch along will start in March. And so, yeah, we'll start in March. And so you need to reserve your spot for the stitch along by Valentine's Day. So then I have time to order it, get floss kits made up, turn it around, and ship it back out to you. This Farmhouse Christmas is super cute. I will show you the patterns that I received. This is the first pattern. It's a nine-part series. So here's the first pattern. It's called Little Red Barn. The next one is called Horsin' Around. Very cute. The next one is called Grandpa's Pickup. Adorable. My dad actually had a pickup like that. We used to drive around out on the farm. This one is called Dairy Darlin'. Very cute. This one is called Grandma's Quilt. This one is called Pinewood Farm. Again, this is all part of the Hi Sassy Quilter. This is all part of the Farmhouse Christmas Stitch Along. So be sure you go and reserve your spot. This one is called Cock-a-doodle-doo. Very cute. This one is called Farm Folk. And the last one is called Baba Black Sheep. So those are all 9 parts. Again, this will start, Kim, the stay-at-home quilter asks, Angela, will you be stitching Frosty Forest too? Yes, I'm stitching Frosty Forest too. Did you see Farmhouse Christmas? You meant Farmhouse Christmas. I was confused. I was like, I just showed it. Yes, I am stitching Farmhouse Christmas. I'm I'm going to stitch along with Cottage of the Month because I'm very excited about that. And this Farmhouse Christmas is adorable, so I'm going to stitch this up too. And I actually have a finishing idea that I might like switch out, display Frosty Forest, and then we'll display Farmhouse Christmas on my finishing idea and then switch it out for winter and display Frosty Forest on the same thing. If it works out, oftentimes I have these ideas in my head and they don't work out the way that I think. But in my head, it's a really good idea. We'll see if that becomes a reality. So that's Farmhouse Christmas. Be sure to reserve your spot in the stitch along by Valentine's Day. Again, all of the links for everything I'm talking about are in that YouTube description. Otherwise, you're just going to have to go poke around my site. If you can't find anything, let me know. Send me a direct message and I can send you a link that way. So that's Farmhouse Christmas. And if anybody has any questions, you just need to ask while I'm doing it. And I will try to keep an eye on what's going on the screen and get to your questions. Sassy Quilter says, LOL, you sound like me. Yeah, some days I'm barely holding it together. So the next thing, other stitches. So I was going to share with you some other stitches that I've done. Clearly you can see behind me that I did the So She Did stitch. I really enjoyed doing that stitch. It was a lot of fun. Someone asked last week, I think maybe it was Connie, and I haven't seen you on here yet, asked about stitching with aging eyes, that some people are having a hard time. They would really like to stitch, but they're having a hard time enjoying it because their eyes are failing a little bit as they get older. And so we had talked about stitching on a lower stitch count, which this one and some of the other ones that I am going to show you are on a 10 count. You can really do anything on a 10 count. It's just going to make your stitch bigger. But 10 count is a really good count for struggling eyes. The holes are bigger. It's easier to see. The other thing we had talked about was Halo Go or some other devices that help light up your stitch area, and some of them offer magnification for your stitch area. Last week I said that I couldn't get Halo Go. I did reach out to them directly, and they said they weren't taking any more accounts, but I found out that I can get it. So if anybody out there is interested in having Halo Go, having access to that through me, I would love to offer it to you because I would like to be able to. I thought about getting one for my mom. And in reality, who am I kidding? I probably need it more than she does. My eyes are really bad. So I can offer it. So I would like your feedback about that because they are kind of pricey. I think the retail price point is about $130. So they are very pricey, and I don't want to order them if people aren't going to want to get them from me. So I could really use your feedback about that. Is the Halo Go something that you would like to see offered through Happy Little Stitch Shop or not? If you don't, no big deal. I'm not going to worry about it. If you do, then I can look into getting a few to offer people, but I want to know that it's going to be worth it for me to get them. So let me know in your comments or message me or whatever, and let me know if Halo Go is something that you'd be interested in from Happy Little Stitch Shop. So I did that one, and then I did this one, which I haven't finally finished yet, but this is another one that was stitched on 10 count. I can't see. This is called Quilter's Cottage, and I have this available in the shop along with a floss kit, and I had a really good finishing idea I was very excited about, and guess what? It didn't end up working out. Shocking. So I have to come up with another plan for this. I wish I would have grabbed. You'll have to just wait and see. Once I finally finish it, I'll try to finish it for one of these live streams. Then I'll show you. But this is Quilter's Cottage. Again, this pattern is available online in my shop, along with the floss kit to go with it. It was a really fun stitch. I really enjoyed this one, and it went pretty quickly. And again, it's on 10 count. We also have the cloth. I always forget to tell people, but we do have this cloth as well. Really good stitch for people who don't see so good or who just want a sit back and relax, enjoyable stitch. And this one was really fun, as was that one. But I don't have that one in the shop, but this one I do. What else? Oh, the other one I'm working on. Look at this pretty bag. My friend Sharon from Sharon's Bags and More on Instagram made this bag for me, and I love it. It is my Christmas bag, and I love it, love it, love it. This is where my Q snap is currently in use. This is the Nativity. Started stitching this as a Christmas present, and guess what? They didn't get it. I have to finish it. So this is the Nativity. This is how far I am. I'm making this for my mother-in-law. It is a fun stitch. I do have this in the shop, the pattern and the floss kits. I do have a finishing plan for this. Here, let me show you quick. Hold on. It's going to go in this. My dad built this for me. I told him what I had seen in my head, and I asked if he could make it. And the stitch will be, I'm going to paint this, and I am going to rough it up so that it looks kind of antique. And then I'm going to mount the stitch in the middle. And then I'm going to put those teeny tiny fairy twinkle lights that are battery operated. I'm going to put them up here, and it's going to light up the stitch. That's my plan, if it works out. So this is my finish for the Nativity. Again, my dad made this for me. This is the stitch. Imagine it posted in there. So that's the plan. She really likes to have stuff that can light up. So it'll be battery operated, and she can just turn it on and it will light up. And my dad did this. This cross has a little bit of depth to it. So when the light shines down, it might produce like a shadow of the cross on the actual stitch. We'll see. So that's the plan for Nativity. Again, that's a good stitch for Christmas. It would be a good Christmas present. And it's available in the shop with the floss kit. Okay, any other questions? Your Nativity is so pretty. Thank you, Sharon. Oh, your mother-in-law is going to love that. Thank you, Kim. I hope so. I kind of already explained it to her because I didn't have it done in time for Christmas. And so I got her something else, but then I felt bad because the other thing that I got her was kind of lame, like a backup present. And so I explained it all to her. She's very excited about it, but she will have to be patient because it's not getting done very quickly. So that's it for current projects that I have going on right now, but I'm adding Cottage of the Month next month, and then I'm adding Farmhouse Christmas the month after that. So don't forget to go out and reserve your spots for those stitch-alongs. Give me feedback about Halo Go. Then I got a ton of new stuff this week. So first, I'm going to go through some of the stuff that I had in stock and I replenished stock. So if you were looking for these patterns and they were out of stock before, they are in stock again now. This one, even though it's not Christmas, it still is selling like crazy. I'll Be Home for Christmas by Flamingo Toes. Love it. It has, hold on, this needle minder that goes with it. Love it. Sharon says, I'm sure she understands. It's not like you don't have a family to take care of. True. Life is busy, for sure, for a lot of people. Next, we have Happy Fall by Flamingo Toes. This one is super cute. And at the rate that I go, I might start this now and get it done in time for fall. This one is really popular. This is one of the best sellers. Sew All the Things by Flamingo Toes. She does such cute work. And again, she has matching needle minder to go with it. It's very cute. Hi, Sew Crochet Mama. I hope you had a good trip and I hope you had safe travels home. Then we have Happy Camper. Very cute. Comes with a camper, or you can purchase with it a camper needle minder. I love these needle minders. I think that they are such great quality. They are super cute. I love them. This one is called Enjoy the Journey. Has a matching needle minder available with it. bicycle one. This one has been selling really well too. And then the rest of her needle minders, I just added. Okay, let me do the one that I've had. I restocked this one. This one is probably my favorite of her needle minders. It's a little embroidery hoop or cross stitch hoop with a house in the middle. I think it's so cute. And I haven't bought it for myself yet. And then we have the cat, the floral cat. This is a new one that I just added to the shop. It is available out there. And then the floral hedgehog, which is super cute. Also new to the shop, is out online. Available out there. Then I replenished the stock of this one because this one has been selling like crazy. Perfect winter stitch. My mom and my sister are both stitching this right now. This one has been going like crazy too. This one's called Seasonal Celebrations. This one is winter. And it says on, I don't know if you can see, but it says hot cocoa, snowmen, icicles, mittens, snowflakes, and sledding. I think these are super cute. And I've seen some adorable finishes with these that you just switch it out each month or each season. It's very cute. And so then I also ordered some extra of the spring one, just in case people are interested in stitching that up for spring. This one says flowers, bunnies, bird nests, blooming butterflies, and showers. Very cute. Okay, and then on to new patterns. I got a bunch of new patterns. We had, this was part of the voting for the next stitch along, and it got a lot of votes. And so people had asked, even if it's not going to be an official stitch along, can you offer it in the shop? So yes, I can. I ordered all of the pieces for the series. However, some of them are on back order, so I don't have all of them available. But I did get a number of them. There are just a couple that are on back order. It is Welcome to the Forest. Here is the first one, the forest banner. Available in the shop. I updated the website to have all of these new things on there. This one is Forest Deer. Also online in the shop. This one is Forest Raccoon and Friends. Very cute. Oh, yes, I did, Kim. Isn't it cute? So, yes, I have these available for individual sale. No stitch along at this point for this one, but they're all available online. I don't have floss kits made up for them yet, but if you want a floss kit, just let me know because I can try to make sure we have all the floss and pull it and get it available for you. This next one is called Blue Forest Cottage from the Welcome to the Forest series, available in the shop. And then this one is called Forest Bear from the Welcome to the Forest series. Again, I didn't get all of them because some of them are back orders, so they're going to ship them to me as soon as they get them available. But these are the ones that they had available, and so I have these in stock. If you want them, go to the website and order them. Also, I did order the 4th Snow Village pattern. It's on back order, and so they're going to ship it to me as soon as it's available. Sharon, I know that you were looking for that one. It's coming. It's just not here yet. I don't know when they're supposed to get it. I'm sure they will get it relatively soon, and as soon as they get it, they're going to send it to me, and then I'll have it available to send out. So then more new stuff. I am Irish and a very proud Irish person, and so I got a few St. Patrick's Day things that I thought were kind of cute. There's not a ton that I found available, but these that I did find I thought were cute. This is called St. Patrick's Flip It. It's by Lizzie and Kate. Hi, Patty. Thank you for joining. And the interesting thing about this, okay, I can't. It comes with it comes with a little charm for you to sew into your stitch. So the charm goes like right there. So it's a St. Patrick's Day stitch. Comes with a little charm to stitch onto your fabric. The next one, St. Patrick's Day one. This one is really cute. This is by Stony Creek Collection, Snowmen of the Month for March. Isn't that cute? And it says, smiles on our faces, goodness and graces, luck of the clover, winter soon will be over. And that is what it looks like. Then I ordered this, Spring ABCs by Little House Needleworks. Thought that was cute. This is also all of this stuff I stayed up late last night. I got it all online so that it would be available for anybody who wants it. It's all in the shop. So just go online and you can order any of these things I'm showing you. They're all out there. This one is called Warm Winter Wishes. Super cute, little snowman warming his bottom by the fire. He's gonna melt. Very cute. Then, for the first time, I got some hands-on design. This one is some of the chalk, the farmhouse chalk. This one is called Carrots and Cottontails Farm. For those of you who follow the Housewives of Cross Stitch, this is designed by Priscilla Blaine and then done by Hands On Design. So this one is available online. And then this one I really like. This is what made me want to go out and order a few of these. This one is called Let It Snow Bungalow. I think this one is so cute and would be fun to stitch. I don't think I'm going to have time to stitch it this year, but it's on my list for sure. Definitely on my list. So those are the new patterns that I have. So all of those, again, are available online. If you want a floss kit to go with the pattern, let me know. I can make one up for you. Then I have some fabric bundles. So I wanted to, oh no, where did my phone go? So a lot of people use fabric to do their cross stitch finishes. And so I bundled up some fat quarter bundles of some fabric to sell and thought in my mind when I was doing it that these would be great for cross stitch finishes. So in this, it's a mini fat quarter bundle. So look right behind different cross stitch finishes, cross stitches. You have a navy gingham, a red gingham, a green gingham, a teal, and then a smaller navy gingham and a smaller red gingham. So a bundle like this, I think would be a perfect thing to get for some of your finishes. If you want to display fabric behind your stitch, you can get a bundle like this. Again, these are available in the shop under fabric and then pre-cut fabric, little bundles. Fat quarters, they're only about 6 fat quarters in this one. This one has 4 fat quarters. Has that green, there's a red stripe, there's a cream one, and then there's a navy stripe. And then this one is a little fat quarter bundle of Vintage Happy 2. So you have the floral, the laundry cream one, the red clothespin one, which would be a cute background, a teal one, and then this pink design one on the back. So those might be good options if you're looking for fabric, but you don't want to, you want a variety and in small cuts. You get the fat quarter bundle, a small fat quarter bundle, so it's more affordable, and then you can use that for some of your stitch finishes. Okay, does anybody have any questions before I move on to the next thing? Oh gosh, I want to bet them all. Yes. Some of the stuff, it makes such a difference to see it in person. I just had that experience this week because I had, this will segue, or as my husband likes to say, segue, into the next thing. I was going to talk about some quilting stuff. So this week I had a meeting with Moda representative, my area representative, and she showed me all of the things that are coming, and I fell in love with some fabrics that are coming out, and now I'm super excited because before I didn't really have a plan for like the quilt kits that I offered at the beginning. I knew immediately. As soon as I saw them, I was like, I want to offer that, I want to offer that, I want to offer that. I'm a smaller shop. I just started up. I don't have an endless supply of finances to be able to offer everything in the world. So I really only offer things that I would love to make myself or I could see me using in my house. Like I only offer things that I really like. And so I was struggling coming up with a plan for the next 6 months because for a lot of this stuff, the quilting world orders about 4 to 6 months in advance. And if you don't do that, you can be kind of behind the ball a little bit. And so I was really stressed out because I wasn't seeing stuff that I was super excited about and I didn't have a plan. I met with this representative and I have a plan. And not only do I have a plan, but I'm really excited about some of the stuff that is coming. And one of the things that I'm going to be offering is an idea all of my own. I'm going to kit up my own quilt kit that I'm really excited about. And I wouldn't have come up with this or seen it had I not been able to see all of the things and touch all of the things and kind of have it all in front of me. So I'm super excited about what is to come. One of the lines that I absolutely fell in love with is the new line that's coming out by Urban Chicks, and it's called Dear Christmas. When I saw this line all laid out in front of me, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. They have like a tangled Christmas light fabric, which is adorable. The deer, of course, is adorable. They have some plaids in that line that are beautiful. Like I could see backing with some of these plaids. I just loved them. And so immediately just yesterday, I put online the quilt kit reservation for the Dear Christmas quilt kit. So if you're interested in that, and I wish if I didn't have to use my phone, if I were on YouTube, I could show you a picture of it. But it's super cute. The background is adorable. The deer that gets put on the front of the quilt is adorable. That quilt kit is available to reserve online on my shop, happylittlestitchshop.com. Head there, look under quilt kits, and you will see the Dear Christmas quilt kit. It is adorable. I'm super excited about that line, and it may be the first line that I try, if everything falls into place, that I try to carry the entire line, all 25 prints. I think there are 25 prints in that line, maybe 30. I can't remember, but I'm going to try to carry the whole thing. I'm so excited about it, but also kind of nervous and kind of freaking out about it. So I wanted to talk to you about that. Upcoming product. I'm really excited about what's to come from Happy Little Stitch Shop. I was freaking out before, and now there's a plan in place, and I'm excited about it. I still have some vintage housewife quilt kits that I need to sell. So I don't know if any of you guys are looking to join in Lori Holt's Vintage Housewife sew along. If you are, I just want to show you. You get about 10 pounds of fabric. 10 pounds of fabric. That's a lot of fabric. These boxes are really heavy. It's so funny because my kids usually carry the boxes out to the truck for me so that I can drop them off at the post office when I'm on my way back from school. And my kids get such a kick out of, they often have to hold the packages while we're driving so that they don't go all over the place. They get such a kick out of looking at the addresses. So even this morning, I had some packages to deliver. Usually I package up stuff like in the evening after the kids go to bed, and then I deliver it in the morning after I drop the kids off at school. And then I get orders through the day, which I take and drop off before I go pick the kids up from school. And so Patty says, I'm going to order more fabric for Lori's Vintage Housewife. Awesome, because I've got a lot of it left. So just put an order through. I'll get it cut up and I'll get it out the door to you. Tammy and Love wants some. Great. Go to happylittlestitchshop.com and all the fabric is out there. I would love the orders. But so the kids, just this morning, my son said, where are the packages going today? Can I look and see? And so it's been practice for them to learn how to read addresses and figure out where the package is being shipped. It's also teaching them state abbreviations. And so every morning they look through those packages and they get so excited to see where the packages are going. We've had some that have shipped to Nova Scotia. One day my daughter was holding one that was going to Australia. She was super excited about that. She was also excited about Nova Scotia because they were studying in Canada at the time. And she's like, I can tell people that we're shipping a package to Canada. So that part is really cool. The kids get a big kick out of seeing where all of this stuff is going. So this, anyway, Vintage Housewife, you get a fat quarter bundle in the kit of all of these prints. They are beautiful in person. Then, in addition to that, you get the additional fabric for the quilt top and binding. So you get this chunk of fabric, and then you get this chunk of fabric. That's a lot of fabric. Included in this, you get the 2 panels. So these panels are fat quarter panels that have 4 prints on one panel. You get the pink irons, the blue irons, and then there are 3 other prints on each of those panels. So 8 prints between the 2 panels. So you get all of this fabric in the Vintage Housewife quilt kit. I still have a few left. I don't have a ton left. I have a few left that I'm hoping to sell soon. Then I also made sure that I was stocked with everything anybody needs for the Vintage Housewife. If I'm going to carry the quilt kit, then I want to be sure that I have everything that you need in order to make the quilt. It's on its way to you, Patty. Patty says, I can't wait to get what I ordered the other day. It's in the mail. It's coming. I have the interfacing that anybody needs. I have the lace card, which is needed for this. I have both packages of buttons, the red and the multicolored. And then this is my very last So Simple shape. So I sold all the rest that I had. This is my very last one. So it helps to be able to clear that stuff out to make room. Like I want to keep stuff moving. You know, I can't afford as a small business to be holding on to inventory and stuck with inventory. So that's why I'm making up some of these bundles to hopefully sell at an affordable cost and give people a variety of fabric, but use up the excess bolt yardage that I didn't need for the quilt kits. So bundles are a good thing to look at if you want some of that fabric at a cheaper cost. Quilt kits, I have a few more of those left. And then I also have the trim. You need some red trim, some green trim, some aqua trim, both large and small. I have all of that online as well. I just didn't pull it to show you. Okay, so that's what I have right now in stock. And then all of the yardage. I have a lot of the 108-inch wide backing yardage from Vintage Happy 2. I have a lot of that available to sell. So I have that for backing and then a bunch of yardage that if anybody needs some yards of fabric, I have it. Then, again, I wish I could use my phone to show you some of these pictures, but I'm just going to have to talk to you about it. I have online right now a quilt kit that's coming up in June. It's called It's called Sweet Snow Along Quilt Kit through Riley Blake Designs, and it is adorable. This is one of the first quilt kits after the initial ones that I've already almost sold out of. This is one of the first ones that I saw that I was like, yup, I want to offer that. Not only do I want to offer it, I want to make it. It is adorable. I wish I could show it to you, but I don't have anything available to show it to you. If YouTube worked, then I would be able to show it to you. But that's available for reservation online under Quilt Kits. I have a slew of people signed up for that. I have already placed my initial order. I did in excess of what I already have for people reserving, but that's starting to get eaten into now. So if it's something that you're thinking about or that you want, I would recommend that you go and reserve your kit sooner rather than later, because I just got another one today, and if I sell as much as I have ordered, then I can try to order more, but there's no guarantee that I would be able to get it because they've already sent the stuff to the mill to make it according to the numbers that they had. They do a little bit of a cushion as well. So there's a chance that I could get some more, but there's no guarantee. So the Sweet Snow Long quilt kit is available online under the quilt kit section. The other one that I already talked about is the Dear Christmas. That's out there as well. Baked with Love. So Baked with Love, I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with that, but it's a Lori Holt quilt kit that is being kitted up in a keepsake box by Riley Blake Designs. It is supposed to ship here in January. I have not gotten any notification that I have mine shipping to me yet, but it should be coming soon. It's the quilt that has all of the ovens with the different towels hanging on the front of the oven door. So that one is coming to me. It comes already boxed, and like I said, a keepsake box from Riley Blake Designs. The numbers that I was able to order are very, very limited, like very, very limited. So today I went out online and I put a reservation for that quilt kit. So then when I receive it, if you have reserved yours, I can just turn around and ship it back to you, back out the door to you. But it's very limited. And once they're sold out, once the number that I ordered and I have to sell is sold out, then it's gone. Because they only made a limited quantity of these. And so being a smaller shop just starting out, I wasn't able to get a ton of them. So I have a very limited amount. If you are interested in the Baked with Love quilt kit, prepackaged in a keepsake box by Riley Blake Designs, go and reserve your kit today. Again, it's online under quilt kits on happylittlestitchshop.com. And once those are gone, they're gone. Let's see, what else? I think that's it. So pretty soon, I am going to be adding a coming soon section to my website. I figured that's the best way to kind of give you a peek at what's coming down the road. I have a plan for February through June, so I'm super excited about that. And I can't wait to show you the quilting stuff that's coming February through June. I'm really excited about it. And then the cross stitch alongs are out there, so go reserve your spot for those. I have had a number of reservations for those, but I'd like to see more. I don't have a ton of reservations for the Cottage of the Month or the Farmhouse Christmas, so I would love to get more reservations out there. Again, Cottage of the Month reservations are due by the 24th of January, so that's next week already. And the reason for that is because I need to place that order. It usually takes them a little, like 4 or 5 days to get here. And then I need to make up the floss kits and all that kind of stuff. So go ahead and reserve your spot for Cottage of the Month, and then reserve your spot for Farmhouse Christmas Stitch Along, which starts in March. So I need to have your reservations by Valentine's Day. Again, to give me time to place the order, get the stuff here, get it ready to turn around and ship back out to you. Cottage of the Month starts next month in February. The Stay-at-Home Quilter says, I have a quick question about 18 count Ada. It's hard to find in gray. Is that a thing? I think so. I think I've seen 18 count Ada available from my distributor. 14, 16 for sure, 28 for sure, 32 for sure. But I'm pretty sure I've seen 18. I can check that. And then I'll look on my distributor's website, and then I'll let you know. I'll send you a message, Kim, and let you know about that. That's a good question. Thank you. 18 count Ada. I'm going to write it down. 18 count Ada. Any other questions? You're welcome. Any other questions, comments, concerns, excitement, anything? Let me know. I like connecting with you guys. This is perfect timing because my daughter is sleeping right now. You might, if she were to wake up, you'd hear her on the monitor, but she's sleeping. And it's nice to connect with the outside world because I don't get out much. So it's nice to talk to you guys. So let me know if you have anything that you want to know. because I'd love to chat with you about it. And I also wanted to say that I think my goal is going to be to do these live streams every Thursday at 1:30. And I am going to work hard to get that YouTube channel up and running. I didn't know that I needed to have an encoder in order to do that, so I got to figure that out. But every Thursday at 1:30, plan to join me, please. Come and keep me company. Stay home, excited about all 3 stitch-alongs. I hope lots of others sign up. Me too. We had a really good turnout for this Frosty Forest stitch-along. And so I'm really hoping to get a group with the Cottage of the Month stitch-along and with the Farmhouse Christmas stitch-along. Again, both of those stitch-alongs, you can reserve your spot at happylittlestitchshop.com under the stitch-along menu. It'll be Thursdays at 1:30 Central Standard Time. So that's Central Standard Time. That's my plan. And I'll let you know if something changes with that. But as of right now, this time and day seems to work pretty good for me. And so I'll just plan to connect with you guys on Thursdays at 1:30. And I would love it if Frosty Forest Stitchers would send me progress pictures so that I can share them on here. And I would love your feedback of if there's other information you want shared on this live stream. I would love to include other information that would be helpful for you guys. Otherwise, I'll just keep connecting with you on the current stitch along and updating you about stuff that's going on with the shop. Any other questions? Comments? I'm trying to think of if there's anything else. I haven't seen any feedback about Halo Go. So that's making me think that people aren't interested in that. It's almost 4:30 here. So So Crochet Mama, it's almost 4:30 here, so I'll have to figure out times. So it's about 2:30 here. So you guys are, I assume you mean 4:30 p.m. So you guys must be 2 hours in front of us. Yeah, because it's about 2:30 here p.m. So I assume that people aren't so interested in Halo Go. Don't need that for cross-stitching, illumination, and magnification, which is fine. I just won't plan to order it, but I need to place my order for this plans that I have coming up, and if I can get some of those notions, then I would get them on this order. Otherwise, I'll just wait. If I don't hear from anybody, I'll wait and get it on a different order. So if anybody's interested in Halo Go and you would like to get it with Happy Little Stitch Shop, like I said, retail cost would be about $130. It's pretty pricey. Let me know. Either comment here or send me a direct message or something. Just let me know if that's something you're interested in. So thank you so much to all of you for joining me today. Keep stitching on your Frosty Forest stitch along. Go reserve your stitch along spots for Cottage of the Month and Farmhouse Christmas. And I think I might go try to stitch a little bit more before my little one wakes up. Thank you so much for joining me. I so appreciate it. You have no idea. And have a great rest of your day. And I will see you hopefully next week, Thursday, 1:30 Central Standard Time. Have a great day, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye-bye.
Oh my gosh. It was a little bit like Happy Little Blair Witch Project at the end. Sorry, my hand was getting very tired, but I wanted to get that video out here on this channel because it didn't work yesterday. Turns out my computer is old and I don't have the software that I need on there to be able to run it. So there's the video. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great day, guys.